knows where life will take us? I don't really know, but I got a feeling that the best is yet to show. And I kept on remembering.
Hey guys, we have made it to our holiday. We are in Clarens. How cute is this little room? So cute. I've been wanting to come to Clarens for such a long time, and I'm glad that we finally made it. We're just here for one night, you know, just getting out of Joburg and just like enjoying the views. Like I feel like my skin is even glowing better here. My lips are just dry as hell though. We're staying in a really cute like little boutique country hotel, and I'll give you guys a room tour. Before, however, I get into this room tour and like our trip here, guys, my memory card got corrupted on the drive here. I was trying to fix something, so this vlog was actually not even supposed to start here, but it's kind of a blessing that it did like break when it did, because at least the vlog can now start in Clarens. But I've literally just lost a whole week's worth of content. I'm so upset, like you don't even understand. It was such a dope vlog. There was so much going on, and yeah, it's part of the game. Like I feel like it has to happen to you at least once, and I've been saying like I need to get an additional memory card and all of that. And yeah, I'm so frustrated right now, but I'm just not gonna let it ruin my trip. I'm just gonna have to use my phone for the rest of the trip, excuse me, because it's not even like a big town where I can find like an incredible connections. It's just a little small quaint town, a beautiful town. I really think it's I've slept on this for like a long time, and I think it's slept on. Clarens is beautiful, and it's definitely worth the trip. With that said, yes, we are in Clarens. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nelly, but most people know me as the corporate housewife. If you found me on YouTube, please do me a favor and go to TikTok. It's Corporate Housewives ZA, and Instagram, guys, Corporate Housewives ZA, for more content. This channel is dedicated to all things marriage, lifestyle, and positive vibes. Guys, we're on the road to 10K. Woo! We are so close. Please, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and get us to 10K. I think I'll do something nice for like when we get to 10K. I'll either do a giveaway or something, but please guys, subscribe. It literally costs nothing, and it takes nothing out of your day to subscribe. Thank you. So let me give you guys a quick room tour, because we're about to go head on out and like do a little walks about the town, or like maybe a drive, because you know we are not walkers. Okay, we'll start with the bathroom area, because it's like literally as soon as like you come in, it's a little bathroom, massive shower. Love this whole mirror situation, like stunning. I love like the use of like the old and the new. And then this is like the little coffee station. We have a little fridge. My drink is already there. And then over here, we come into the bedroom. We have a nice big television over there. A little vanity area. And the lighting just is really good in here. Like this whole place. It's called like 360 Degrees Boutique Country Hotel. And the lighting is amazing. As you guys can see on the bed. This is a beautiful bed, by the way. We've been trying to salvage my memory card and everything, and we just gave up, and my husband was like, I think you're just gonna have to use your phone. And it's so sad, because I literally just bought a really nice tripod. Sad.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
Hey guys, day one in Clarens, done. We had such a good time. I will admit, Clarens is just like full of like bars, but it's so cute. It's like a little ski resort, and you know. So we had to drive like 30 minutes all the way to Bethlehem to get dinner, to get some KFC, because everything here does close quite early. And now we're back. I'm about to jump in the shower, pour myself a glass of wine, and then eat some KFC and just cuddle with my boo-boo bear.
As it seems, the twinkle in your eyes, the way that time slows down when you kiss me, as we fall asleep in a bed of butterflies. Just close your eyes and then you'll see it. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Open up my heart and you'll find love. It will never grow old, even when we grow up. It's up to us to stop and smell each rose. They're the colors that we show, feeling that we trust, and it's the brush that we both carry. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, love, love.
Hey guys, we are back like umhlano. I'm so happy and like to be back on camera quality. We ended up filming the whole Clarens trip on our phones. Shout out to my hubby for, you know, being the producer and the cameraman for part of this vlog. And shout out to my hubby because we're back in Joburg now, and we just went to the tech shop that we get like our tech stuff from, actually where I bought my camera as well, and we got a new memory card. Order has been restored and I'm so glad to be back on my camera. Anyways, it is now Friday. We came back yesterday, Thursday, and we're just out and about. We're about to go grab like basically brunch at this point, so we're just headed to Bryanston since we're in the area. And yeah, I'm taking you guys along. I have a lot to do today. I'm just really happy to have my camera back.
Love, open up my heart and you'll find love. When you're searching hard and it seems to lead to nowhere, no matter where you are, know I'll always be there. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find you don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're
we are back home. I've been home for a while, to be honest, just chilling. I have plans for the evening, so I need to start getting ready. We are going to La Parada. I'm gonna go meet up with my friends. Like, one of my friends I'm going to meet up with, I don't think I've seen him like since high school. But one of my other friends called me up and she was like, hey, he's in town, like let's all hang out. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along and let's get ready. I'm really not sure about my outfit, but yeah, I'm gonna just have to make it work. I don't know, I feel like it's warm, né? But it's also winter. Well, it's like autumn, so it is gonna get cold in the evening, and I'm like, is it too soon to whip out the boots? Like, you know. I don't know if I'm the only person who thinks like that. Anyways, let me take a shower, and then I still have to do my makeup. I'm already running behind because I had to like film a vlog for TikTok, post that, and also I was just procrastinating. Okay, I'm all showered, so I decided, while I do my makeup, that I would share a little story with you guys about, you know, a little bit more about my life, so that like you guys can have context for this evening when I'm like, I haven't seen this person since graduation, so like why would you even be going to meet up with someone from high school like 12 years later? So I went to the school name. I always say like I don't want to name institutions because like I feel like sometimes the plug culture gets too much for me, and people like, plug, how do I? It's like, bruh, I left the school like 12 years ago. I don't know anything about that school now, you know. Anyway, so I went to this like small boarding school in Honeydew. I've mentioned this before when someone asked me like, how did I end up going to uni in Kenya? And this school is like, okay, it's called African Leadership Academy. So by the name, you can already tell that the premise of the school is to like create the next generation of African leaders, you know. So it's not like your normal school, although we do like normal subjects. We did Cambridge, and on top of that you do leadership, African studies, and entrepreneurship. So like you have to you know, you have to, like, we had to create or like start some sort of like enterprise or join an existing one by students, and it was either like for-profit or non-profit. Yeah, it's a really amazing school, and they hook you up with opportunities for like a lifetime. That's how I actually ended up going to study in Kenya, and also they were really helpful in terms of like helping me find a job after uni as well. Like, it's a really small school. I think in my year there were like 50 students or something like that, and it's just 2 years because you do like the last 2 years of Cambridge. So I'm looking for my makeup. I got new foundation. Sorry guys, I switched from, I'm actually going back to my original one. I was using Huda Beauty, but I just wasn't liking it. It turned like very peanut buttery, and yeah, well, so my husband just came home. I just switched back to Lancome. I love this girl. And also my husband doesn't know, but he sponsored that. And it's funny because like sometimes when I do these things and I'm like, oh, I got this, it costs this much, and then my husband's like, are you really spending that much on skincare and stuff? I'm like, I'm just a girl. Need to wet my beauty blender. Anyways, going back to the school name, so they like really the premise of it is to like set you up. I don't want to say set you up for life, but like they have this whole theme about like lifelong engagement and creating people, creating future leaders, like either like if you go into the corporate world or like, you know, we do have some alumni who have gone into politics, and yeah. So basically people who will impact the continent for the better, and the whole focus is like, you know, it's very like Africa focused, and you know, learning more about the continent and about leadership, and like being more intentional about like how they teach their curriculum in order to you know, create this new generation of leaders on the continent. So people who are gonna basically come back and do like some really impactful stuff in whatever field that they choose. So yeah, it's a really small school. Everyone gets along, everyone knows everyone. It's a boarding school. You're there like throughout the year. So that's why like when I hear that people are in town, you know, or passing through Joburg, I'm always gonna be like, oh my gosh, I want to meet up. I haven't seen this person like literally in so long. So, and it's weird because I feel like with my husband, like he bumps into, you know, his former peers like from high school or whatnot, like on a regular basis. But for me, it's because like literally the school sets you up to go study in like different corners of the world, and we don't see each other that often. And so it's always nice when someone is, you know, passing by your country to be able to just catch up and like see what this person has become, and you know, and just catch up on life and stuff. So one of my friends who I'm meeting up with, she's based in Joburg, she's South African, she was actually at my wedding. And then the other person we're meeting up with, he's from Botswana. So I didn't mention that this school has like kids from all over Africa, like literally. Like in my first year, I had 2 roommates. My first roommate was from Tunisia, and then my second roommate, I switched, and she was from Senegal. And then in my second year, I had a Nigerian roommate. She was so cool, like little sister vibes. Yeah. And you like, they make it on purpose that like you will probably not have a roommate who is from your country, because they want you to like, you know, get to know other cultures. Like majority of my school spoke French. They were African francophones. And yeah, like as I said, like very little South Africans in that school. I think there were probably about like 10 of us. Yeah, and it was quite interesting, like just being in a different cultural setup compared to like a normal school. And also like, so you're probably thinking like, how did you even get into the school? So like I was in a normal school, like, you know, like a normal public school in Durban. And then my mom, well, not my mom, but like the woman who raised me, I was raised by white people. Story for another day. There's a lot you guys don't know about me. She like was a lawyer, and she was on the board of like this NGO. And the lady who was recruiting for this school was working with the company that my mom was on the board of. So I got to meet her. And I just like, you know, I've always just been like this, like I like speaking to people and stuff. So I just, you know, I was like, oh, what do you do? And then she told me like, oh, I'm a recruiter. What? I'm a what? What's the word? I can't remember, but like I'm a recruiter for this school in Joburg. At the time it just started. They were in their second year, I think. So the school was started in 2010. And 2008. Was the first class, the inaugural class. I was the class of 2010, so I was in the 3rd year of the school, very, very new. And so yeah, she told me about it, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And at the time, I always felt like the education I was getting, yeah, it was fair. I mean, there's like, you know, our education system could do better, but you know, I was getting set up for, I feel like a typical South African's life. You go to uni, you'll either go to Wits, Rhodes, UJ, you know. So I was on that path, but I always felt like different to my peers, and I felt like, you know, I wanted a more, what's the word, like a better rounded education. Like I wanted more exposure from my education, because also living in a household where your parents are not the same skin color as you, and you know, a lot of people don't understand that. So already my house was very multicultural, multiracial, and we had people like of all walks of life and all over the world coming in and out of our house at any time, because my white mom was like, you know, I don't want to say like she was political, but she like was operating in those spaces. Like I remember growing up, we would go because she was from America, we would go to, hi hubby, we would go to like the US consulate for like dinners and 4th of July parties and all of that. So I'd already had like quite a different upbringing and sort of like exposure to the world than like other people my age. So yeah, as I said, like I just wanted more, and I applied to the school. It had a very rigorous like application criteria. I remember like we had to write so many essays and stuff, and you know, talk about like what you've done that's been impactful in your community and all of that stuff. So, and then afterwards, if you make it past, they invite you to something called Finalist Weekend, which is like, because I was South African, I flew to Joburg. It was in Joburg, and I remember that weekend, like we were in so many like workshops and stuff, and there were like people from like, you know, like maybe the head of marketing or the head of investment banking from like these banks and big corporates, like watching us and like seeing how we relate to the material that we were given. Like for example, we had to like prep all these readings, and like we're reading stuff from like like Harvard published things. Like my English is failing me right now, I'm very tired. Like we're engaging with material that like people my age were not engaging with, like material you probably will start engaging with in like uni, and like they're seeing your you know, your reasoning ability and how you're able to interpret this type of material. We also had to write some essays, and all of it was like around this theme of like leadership, entrepreneurial spirit, and like commitment and impact, commitment to community. So I end up, yeah, I go to Finalist Weekend, and then I hear back, and I got admitted to the school. And you're probably thinking like, what was so special that you did? To be honest, like my academics were like, I was never like the top A student or the ducks, you know. I had like good enough grades. Like I studied, I loved school, I did well. But I think what helped me a lot is that, you know, I was also like really into sports. I was like your first team what you know thing, and even though the school is not like sporty, that also shows like your leadership capabilities. And then also so my white dad did a lot of like rural development work, so I used to go with him a lot. I remember on one of the market days for school, I like teamed up with one of the communities that he was working in, like basically like these old ladies like emakaya. He would help them with like sustainable water solutions, and then they would be able to like plant vegetables, and in turn like either be able to sell them to help support their families and also be able to eat, obviously. So like I teamed up with one of the communities that he was working in, and I sold like basically fresh organic vegetables, and I gave all that money back to the women who grew the veggies. And we had like a whole board telling the story of like these communities and these like old women who were supporting like, you know, their grandchildren who had been orphaned because their parents had died of like HIV and AIDS and stuff like that. And people really liked that story. And you know, people like to support things with a cause. I didn't cover my spots with concealer. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna embrace the blemishes today. No, we're not. This has quite a reddish undertone. So yeah, that was my life leading up to the school. I think it was pretty, it was like normal, but also not normal. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, and then how was the school like overall? I had the best times. Guys, let me tell you, the things I was able to do in the school that like, if you're thinking like, did it make a difference? It 100% made a difference in my life. I would not be here and have had all the experiences that I've had without this school. So I ended, in my first year, Michelle Obama came to South Africa, and we 3 students from my school were selected to meet her and attend the conference she was hosting for young African women who were driving impact in their communities. I was one of them. I got to meet Michelle Obama, which was freaking amazing. And I remember like I couldn't tell anyone because of like, you know, the security and all of that. Like we went through security screenings and stuff. But yeah, I remember like I literally climbed into a cupboard to call my mom, because I was like, I have to call my mom. I have to tell my mom I'm gonna meet Michelle Obama. I had to crawl into a cupboard, like I crawled into a cupboard in my room, my closet, and I called and I was like, you can't tell anyone, because we're not even supposed to like tell anyone. Because I remember they called us like to the office and we're like, oh my gosh, are we in trouble? Why are we here? And they were like, you guys can absolutely not tell anyone, but you've been selected to spend 3 days with Michelle Obama. It was so dope. And she gave me a hug. She smelled so nice. Yeah, so I told my mom and she was like obviously freaking out, because like, what do you mean her child's about to meet Michelle Obama? Yeah, so I had experiences like that. I think also another experience was just like, you know, being able to go study in Kenya was a really great experience, and being able to travel while I was there because of like my links to the school. I think this is a way better shade match for me than the Huda Beauty. Like I can just tell usually there is a difference, and I have to like balance that out with contour. So yeah, that was like a really great experience for me. Sorry guys, I need the light. I'm trying to think like what else I did while I was at that school. Also, like one of the reasons why I got selected to meet Michelle Obama is because one of, like, as I said, like you when you're at the school, like you either join an existing initiative or you start your own. And I started like an NGO, which basically we taught leadership skills to like young girls in the township, like a township close to Cosmos, Zanzibar. Yeah, so like on Wednesdays, part of the curriculum was that like you either meet with your, like if you run a for-profit, you basically have like a weekly team meeting with your business associates, and these are all like fellow students. And you guys, you know, you'll talk about your business. Your leadership and entrepreneurship teachers will be there to like help guide you guys on any problems you're having in your business or your NPO, and like you know, give you advice on how to grow it and keep it sustainable. So they're like equipping us with those skills for like later in life. And then so I was just like, it was called emo art, and we taught life skills using art as a mode of expression to teenage girls. So, you know, talking about like teenage pregnancy, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. You know, say no to drugs. I remember one of the initiatives we did, like we teamed up with Love Life, and yeah, they basically helped us with our NPO. And then we also actually consulted, this was pretty cool, we consulted with EY, Ernst & Young, like the big management consulting company, because they were wanting to do something similar, and the curriculum that we had developed, like they wanted our curriculum. Guys, like I'm still in high school at this point. And so yeah, I remember like a lady from EY came and she like asked us like how we started and how we managed the things, and we literally gave her like our whole curriculum, and she was like, this is like amazing, the fact that like high school kids started this. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then 2 years later I graduated and I went to Kenya. Do I think I'm special because I went to the school? Absolutely not. Was it still a great experience? 100%. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Would I send my kids to that school? Yes, or something similar. And I always like say this, like I think it's really important to invest in your children's education, not just to say like my kid goes to X and Y private school, but because I really do think like the type of school you send your child to should be like about like the opportunities that they're gonna get there, and like what doors it could open for them in the future. If I had stayed at my school in KZN, As I said, like I probably would have just followed like the traditional routes of going to your UJ, your FITS, and not have had all these like life-changing experiences, and like the school literally opened the world to me. And it's so nice because like when I was living in Kenya, like one of the reasons why it was easy for me to say yes to go to Kenya and stuff is because like the African continent was no longer like the scary dark place that I didn't know. Like literally I know someone from every single country on this continent, and I know that if I ever traveled there would definitely be people that I would call up and be like, hey, I'm in your city, do you want to meet up, you know, or because like I went to school with them. And likewise in this instant, like my friend is in town and he's like, hey, I'm in town guys, let's meet up, you know, let's catch up. So that's a little bit more about me. Feel free to ask me any questions. And as I said guys, I graduated from the school 12 years ago, so I can't tell you like how to apply now. I mean, I think it's still the same, you just go on their websites to be honest, download the application form, blah 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 blah, the normal stuff. And yeah, and like I remember when I mentioned on TikTok that like I had a scholarship to go to the school because it is quite pricey, but they have like they basically get funding from like corporates all over the world, private and public sector, I think, if I'm right. And they will like get enough a donor sponsor so that they can admit students they know that they're not going to be able to afford the fees, but these are students that they feel like if they didn't have these opportunities, like money shouldn't really be the problem, because you know they show great promise to serve the vision of the school. So yeah, I'm not gatekeeping anything, it's just that's how much I know. And yeah, I don't know other schools that provide scholarships. But yeah, that's my story in the school. I still do keep in touch with a lot of people. Like just the other day actually, I was talking to my friend in Nairobi, because there was Kunye there, and I was like, and I don't know, like when I saw Kunye was happening in Nairobi, I was like, oh my gosh, this would have been so much fun. And at the back of my mind I was like, I for sure know this guy is gonna be there because he goes to like every festival. And when I saw he posted, I was like, I knew you were going to be at this festival, bruh. So yeah, and then I have my uni friends, which are quite like different. That's another story, I've talked about it on TikTok. But yeah, that's a little bit more about my life. Let me finish getting ready and then we're gonna head out. Hey guys, happy new week. It is Monday now. Honestly, I just spent the whole weekend just resting, and I went to church and that was it. So there was nothing interesting going on. I really needed to rest. Like after last week, I feel like we just got up so much and we're like up and down. But I had a lot of fun. It was so nice to get away and to spend time with my husband, and he also had a couple of days off, so we really just, you know, just got up to like little lunches, dinners, brunches, and yeah, now he's back at work, and also it's time for me to get back to the grind. So it's like we're already in autumn, to be honest, and I'm ashamed to say that my closet is probably like one of my most neglected spaces in my house. I just want to declutter, so I just thought I would take you guys along while I do that. Let me show you guys. I'm so ashamed, I shouldn't be showing you guys this at all. It's bad, like it's just, what is going on there, first of all? And also I just want to move like how my sweaters are here, and I'm so short, as you can see, can barely reach. I want to move these down because now it's going to be like, you know, it's a bit more chilly outside, so I want to move those down, and also just like reshuffle some of my clothes and bring, you know, my winter clothes forward and my summer clothes back. And then let me show you the worst parts. My husband actually just fixed my cupboard, and now it's back like misbehaving again. My shoes, disgusting. So I also want to like reorganize that and do the same, like push all my summer shoes to like the back, bring my sneakers forward because I wear sneakers mostly in winter. And then I also have my hanging stuff is actually quite good because I feel like this is like the side auntie has not given up on me with. But I just want to fix like my shoes, yeah, just organize them because like that side I have like my heels and like my boots and stuff. So yeah, let's do some of that. And then there's also some decluttering I want to do in the front of the house as well. So yeah.
Shopping in Paris or go sailing overseas and just drape me in Gucci, no. All I ever asked was you to pick up the phone when you alone. All I ever asked was you to show me some love, kisses and hugs. No, I never had an issue, go to the club with your boys, baby. I never wanted you to stay too long, just wanted you to show me up. So won't you say my name, say my name. If you claim you want me, shady, you ain't been calling me baby, boy, you can go stop playing games. I know you see it in my line, I'm on your mind, and that you want this bad, so I'm cool with that. I'm just trying to match your words with your actions. I need more than satisfaction. Did you really feel that action? Really wanna give you all the legs in front of you?
Voila guys, done. Yes, I like white sneakers. I just actually decided to move everything, well, some of the things from my cupboard over there, which still needs work, to this one, like all my summer like shorts, dresses, yeah, dresses and skirts that I won't be wearing in winter. I've just moved this side also because this side I have like some shoes and they're getting caught up in that situation. So I think I'm gonna move them up there. Still need to sort that out. And then, yeah, I think that will be better. Also guys, please have a look. I still have to go through my summer shoes. I think I'm honestly like, I have normal space and I think I'm gonna ask my husband to put in like a shelf there, another shelf or two for my shoes because this is not working out. By the way, this was just my shoes before. There was nothing hanging here and I don't know why I did that. I think I got overwhelmed when we moved into this house. I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much cupboard space. Let me just have a shoe cupboard and actually also need a clothes cupboard. So yeah, this side I'm happy with. I'm not going to show you the top because it's all my bags. There's another shelf above this one. It's all my bags and it's disgusting. Then over here, I've just like moved stuff. So I moved the shorts and stuff up. And then moved all the winter stuff down below. And just like cleaned it out. It looks way emptier now because I also took out some stuff and rearranged. But it's also laundry day. So this is not my full cupboard. Just a disclaimer. Over here, just like 3-4 things that I'm gonna give away. And then I also actually have some shoes here that I need to go through and I'm going to give them away as well. I think I'm just gonna move these shoes to one of the spare bedrooms because we've officially run out of space. Also, if you're wondering why I have those, these were from my memulo. I'm still gonna keep them for like traditional weddings and stuff. Imagine I had to get a size 2 and I'm a size 3.5. These were so uncomfortable, but they do look cute with some outfits. So for like traditional stuff, I'm gonna keep these. I'm giving away my Air Forces. I can't believe it, especially because like they were such a trend and I wanted them for so long, but These shoes are just a hassle. Like, why also do like they turn yellow? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I actually never wear them, so it's time to give them to someone who will enjoy them. It looks like I do wear them a lot, but I actually don't. These I'm giving away. I got these from like an online store in the UK. Then those are some slippers I'm probably gonna trash because they're not in great condition. Yeah, I'm also giving away these sandals because I never wear them. These two I'm on the fence about because they are so old, but like I still really like to wear them. They're both from Mr. Price. I think I'm still gonna hang on to them for like another season of summer. They are like getting worn out, but you know what? I love my shoes. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Just my luck that my husband would start the pool pump when I start talking and recording. Anyways, yeah, as I said, it's Thursday. I am so tired. Like, I didn't get a good night's sleep, and it's just like I've had a really busy like few weeks and I haven't really rested, and this weekend I'm not resting either because I have stuff to do. Anyways, today I'm so excited. I am going to a brand event. First one of the year, very excited. Kind of scared there for a second. It was a bit slow and quiet in Influencerville. I'm so tired. I am having a Red Bull because I'm about to sit and do my makeup for like an hour, and then I need to film a get ready with me for TikTok, while also just filming and vlogging my life for TikTok today, while also vlogging for YouTube, and then also get some Instagram content as well. Fun times, I tell you. But you know, like, I'm actually excited for this event. Like, I'm not complaining, guys. I'm extremely grateful for like this little life. I'm extremely grateful. I mean, it's a Thursday afternoon and most people at work, and I'm just doing my makeup, getting into a cute outfit and going to a free event. Speaking of the event, I am going to the Cadbury celebration. I think it's like 100 or 200 years. I need to check the invitation. Yeah, celebrating Cadbury. And you know why I'm so excited is because I love chocolate, and I literally hope there's like a chocolate fountain where I can just keep I need to get sleep because I am just like, I am crazy right now. Anyways, yeah, also it's like the first time I'm going to events and I know someone else who's going to be there, like one of the other girls who we have the same management. I inboxed, I was like, are you going to this event? So I'm so glad I'm at least gonna know someone. Yeah, so I'm about to start doing my makeup. I've literally just had like a really slow morning, made breakfast, was just a complete couch potato for most of the morning, to be honest. And that's what I needed, because now the energy that is required for me to get through this day is like beyond. So I'm going to actually do my face in the dining room because the lighting is just better and I can just sit and have like all my stuff spread out. So yeah, let's get ready together and let's go to this event, and hopefully I'll be more awake by the time that I need to leave for this event.
What's it gonna be? All depends. They get them ride the whip. I know we die for nothing. What's it gonna be? G-Wagon, all depends. They get them ride the whip. I know we die for nothing.
Hey guys, we are finally done. It is time for me. I actually need to edit this get ready with me before I leave the house, and then it's time for us to head out and go to this event. Should also probably eat something because, you know, I don't want to be like passing out from hunger like I was at my other event I went to. But yeah, I'm ready and it's time for us to go.
Make you know say anything when you do, they must commend it. So anything you do, I they try to do, I'm plenty so far with face. Just to make sure money day. But my people then go say I know one buy, I know one die, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Let me tell you, what's it called? G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl ride the whip, I know people die for nothing. What's it gon' be? G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl ride the whip, I know people. Different things then happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows, I'm juggling. Flow like the ocean, port I'm paddling. Sharashina Bella, that's my bro, my family, frozen.
Hey guys, I am back home from my event. What a lovely event. I'm just gonna say that. I've had dinner, cuddled with hubby on the couch, and I need to go to bed because tomorrow I have an appointment very early in the morning. So you guys, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I just want to say thank you so much for being patient with this vlog. I'm so sorry for all the delays and mishaps, but you know, life happens and it's part of this one. Will charge to the game. I love you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, we're on the road to 10k, and I am going to do something really special for 10k subscribers. So as usual, tell your friends, your family, everyone to come subscribe to my channel. And as usual, don't forget to follow me on other channels, Instagram and TikTok. It's Corporate Housewives ZA across all channels. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.